Good afternoon, I'm Jackie and this is Perspective News. Today we're diving into a touching moment in the lives of many Vietnamese citizens. I'm not only witnessing Ho Chi Minh's speech, but also how it is affecting citizens here in this country. Ho Chi Minh did a great job in addressing the American idealism that has been spreading across the world, including Vietnam, and showing that communism also values equality and freedom. He strived to fill people's hopes and dreams that entailed Vietnam freedom from American capitalism and democracy. Let's dig a little further and see what others have to say about this interesting day. Our reporter Leah is currently at Hanoi's Ba Dinh Square where this event took place. Do you want to know what others have to say? Let's pass the mic to Leah and find out.
Thank you, Jackie. I'm here at Hanoi's Ba Dinh Square with a local citizen, Gavin, who attended the Ho Chi Minh speech this afternoon. As a rice business owner and farmer, what are your thoughts on this momentous occasion?
Thank you, Leah. As someone deeply involved in Vietnam's agriculture sector, I couldn't be more thrilled about our newfound independence. For years, we've been under the control of imperial powers like the French, stifling our ability to thrive. Now with independence, I see opportunities to expand my rice business without interfering from colonial powers. I can sell untaxed rice to both the community and the government rice farms, which will not only benefit me financially, but also contribute to the prosperity of our nation.
It's clear that the independence has opened up new avenues for economic growth and self-sufficiency. Gavin, you were at Ba Dinh Square during Ho Chi Minh's speech. Can you tell us more about the atmosphere and significance of the event?
Absolutely. The atmosphere at Binh Dinh Square was electric, filled with the sense of unity and pride among the Vietnamese people. Hoi Trong Mon's speech resonates deeply with the crowd, emphasizing the importance of self-determination and solidarity in the face of oppression. For individuals like me, this speech symbolizes the end of a long struggle for freedom and the beginning of a new era and opportunity of rice farming.
It's remarkable to witness such enthusiasm and hope among the people of Vietnam. However, some critics argue that with independence comes challenges, such as the need to establish stable governance and economic policies. How do you respond to these concerns, Gavin?
While its true independence brings its own set of challenges, I believe this, as a nation, we have the resilience and determination to overcome them. With our newfound freedom, we have opportunities to shape our own destiny and build a prosperous future for our generations to come. As a rice business farmer, I am continuing to contributing to Vietnam's growth and development in any way I can.
Thank you, Gavin, for sharing your insights with us. And now let's go back to Jackie to see what she has to say.
Thank you, Leah. As we can see, Ho Chi Minh has expressed Vietnamese frustration towards the French imperial rule. Now moving on to our next topic of the day, the fall of the Berlin Wall. To understand the fall of the Berlin Wall, we must look back at decades of division. The East German government prevented citizens from fleeing to the West with the wall that stood as a physical and ideological barrier between East and West Berlin. This wall separated families, friends, and communities. Our reporter Leah is on the ground in Berlin, capturing the reactions to this monumentous occasion. Let's go live to Leah for the latest updates.
Thank you, Jackie. I'm here with a local citizen, Gavin. So Gavin, it's understandable that many individuals like yourself are grappling with the ramifications of this monumental shift. Gavin, you've been following the aftermath of the collapse of communism closely. Can you provide us with some insights into how this event has reshaped political and economic landscapes?
Thank you for having me. The collapse of communism, especially the dissolution of the Soviet Union, is truly disheartening for many. It symbolizes the end of an era of social anarchy and collective programming. As a regular citizen, I can't help but feel concerned about the uncertainties of those citizens that lie ahead of this new era of capitalism.
Your perspective sheds light on the complexities of transitioning from one socio-economic system to another. Gavin, based on your observations, how do you see former communist countries adapting to the challenges and opportunities presented by capitalism?
The transition to capitalism has been a mixed bag for many former communist countries. Some have experienced rapid economic growth and integration into the global market, free global market as I should say, but others have struggled with this issue. as such corruption and income inequity. However, there are also examples of success, reforms, and efforts to address these challenges through policy, prompting transparency, accountability, and social welfare.
Thank you, Gavin, for sharing your insights and your Thank you, Gavin, for sharing your insights and your analysis. Let's go back to Jackie to see what she thinks.
Thank you, Leah, for providing us with this alternative perspective. The fall of the Berlin Wall remains a complex event shaped by conflicting ideologies and global interests. Now we turn our attention to the Cuban Missile Crisis. This harrowing event, which unfolded tonight, brought the world to the brink of nuclear conflict and tested the resolve of global superpowers. Leah is on site in Cuba where the missiles are being stored.
Thank you, Jackie. I'm here in Cuba, just miles away from where the missiles are being stored. Is that how you say it?
Missiles!
Where the missiles are being stored. Tensions remain high as military personnel continue to patrol the area, keeping a close watch on the situation. The Cuban missiles continue to patrol the area, keeping a close watch on the situation. The Cuban Missile Crisis has sent shockwaves around the world, many fearing the possibility of a nuclear exchange. It's clear that this crisis is having a profound impact on the community. Can you shed some light on how the Cuban people view the presence of these missiles on their soil?
Of course, Leah, it's important to recognize that the Cuban people have a long history of standing up to imperialist aggression, and some may see the presence of these missiles as unnecessary deterrent against future aggression from the United States, according to the government and its allies. From their perspective, these missiles serve as a symbol of solidarity with the global struggle against imperialism.
That's an interesting perspective, Gavin. Can you elaborate on how the Cuban government is framing the situation to its citizens?
Certainly, Leah. The Cuban government have been clear of its message portraying the presence of these missiles as a defense measure aimed at protecting the solidarity of the island against imperial threats. They emphasize the need for unity, resilience in the face of internal aggression, rallying the Cuban people around the causing of defense of the revolution.
Thank you for providing us with that perspective, Gavin. As we continue to cover the Cuban Missile Crisis, it's important to consider the diverse viewpoints at play and the complex dynamics shaping this historical event. Stay tuned for more analysis and updates on this developing story.
Thank you again, Leah, for that helpful overview. The Cuban Missile Crisis remains a sobering reminder of the perils of nuclear brinksmanship and importance of seeking peaceful solutions to global disputes. Tonight, you've journeyed through the important moments from Ho Chi Minh's impassioned call for Vietnamese independence to the fall of the Berlin Wall, symbolized the win for freedom, and the Cuban Missile Crisis, a testament to the importance of diplomacy and averting disaster. These events remind us of these triumphs and challenges of resilience and growth. As we navigate the currents of our own lives, let us embrace every opportunity for growth and perspective throughout adversity. Thank you for joining us on this special edition of Perspective News. Remember, by staying informed, we discover the world one story at a time.
Tired of getting your news from the same old sources? Introducing our news agency, with a global reach that brings you breaking news and exclusive stories from around the world. What's more, our team of experienced journalists delivers the stories that matter to you in a way that stands out from the crowd. Upgrade your news game with our news agency today.